What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? It's your host, Invisible GFS. Let's talk Fanduel Fantasy Football for Week 13. All right, guys, let's jump to it. By the way, guys, FD first look lineup was out since Monday. So check it out if you have not. I will update the next video for DK possibly tomorrow or later today. But for right now, it's all about Fanduel. So let's jump to the quarterback positions. The guys, basically, I'm going to give you guys between 5 to 7 players. So let's start with Dalvin Cook. I love Dalvin Cook, even though at the price, most likely I see him as the guy that doesn't score the most points. But the price is going to be the reason we might not jump into him. But I like him. I'm looking forward to play him. And I also like Derrick Henry against Cleveland. But the only thing is both those guys are over 10K. So if you're going to play, let's say you decided to, most likely nobody going to play those two guys together. But if you do, your lineup going to be very, very, very unique. And you can make it happen. Just to let you guys know, all right? The other running back I'm looking, so I started with running back first. I should have started with quarterback, but that's fine. Nick Chubb. He is the third most expensive running back, but against Tennessee, I don't mind him. So you can, if you decided to play both of them, a lot of people don't like to play two running back in the same game, but I don't see why. If both of them are good and you expect them to do great, I don't see why not. So I like Nick Chubb at 8.7K. He is definitely one of my top 5 running back for the week. And the next guy I'm going to go here is James Robinson. I love James Robinson. This guy has been great, very consistent. It doesn't matter if the team is losing by a lot of points. It doesn't matter if they are winning, where they don't really win anything. But he has been great. He's always going to be a part of the team no matter what. For that reason, he is a great player to me in both cash and I don't play cash, to be honest. I only play, let's just say I don't play cash. So I'm all about GPPs, all right, and trying to win big. So James Robinson is a guy I'm looking to play, and Josh Jacobs. I'm also like him against the New York Jets. They are bad. If somehow Jacobs good to go, then Jacobs will be one of my most popular fantasy players for this week. So we have Cook, Henry, Chubb, Jacobs, James Robinson, and then let's go down to, we're going to get a cheap player here. So that will be David Montgomery. David Montgomery, 6.2K against Detroit. Yes, he's going to be very, very popular, but I don't mind. I don't care. I'm going to be all over him. So, the 6.2K. So, if you want to go with one of those expensive guys and set him up with David Montgomery, that's a good way to go because once you get those two expensive guys, it's going to be hard to get certain players that you like. So, David Montgomery as my 6. I don't mind him at all. And now, let's see if I can give you guys another cheap play. So, Duke Johnson against Indianapolis. If I don't want to talk. I'm just going to talk about those 5, 6, 7 guys. Giovanni Bernard. Nobody's probably going to talk about him this week, but I don't mind going Giovanni Bernard. I know some people are probably going to go a player like Wayne Gallman. He has been good. Taylor, really a good matchup. He didn't play last week, but if you're going to get that 20-some, the ball 20-some time, then it would be great against a Houston defensive team that's really, really bad. But I'm going to go with Bernard here against Miami. Miami defense has been decent, but that's a game they might not get outscored by that much. For that reason, I wouldn't mind playing Bernard. So I don't give you guys any particular orders, but if I had to put Bernard, it would be my 7. All right, let's go to the quarterback position. Quarterback this week, I'm going to try to play just 5 quarterback. I'm going to really, really try not to play more than 5. And I might even play less. So quarterback I'm looking to play, Deshaun Watson is definitely one of them. All right, Deshaun Watson is one of them. At 8.2K, the price went up against Indianapolis. It would be nice to have his better receiver there, but I still like him. So Deshaun Watson is the quarterback I'm looking to play. The second quarterback here, I don't mind playing here is, let's go down, Jared Goff. Goff against Arizona at 7.2K. I'm loving that price. I know Goff hasn't really been that good this year, even when his receivers go off. But I like Goff here. I take a chance on him last week, even though I know it wasn't a good matchup. But this matchup is definitely better, and he has the receivers for it. So Goff will be on my top 5 quarterback for this week. And so I see Minshew is ready. They are playing Minnesota. All right. So they are playing Minnesota. Let's see. Say Wednesday that Minshew playing right time is fine, but the second-year quarterback will serve as the backup quarterback. It's gonna be the backup. Never mind. So Mitch Trubisky, he is only 6.9K against Detroit, so he will be a popular quarterback because of the matchup. The fact that he can use his leg could get you a rushing touchdown at 6.9K. I will definitely put him on my top 5 here. All right, so Mitch Trubisky at 6.9K. I'm looking forward to play him. I'm not most likely, if I do play him, I'm not gonna play him with his running back, but I definitely like his receiver. You'll see that later on. And then my 4th guy, in no particular order, I have to go with Aaron Rodgers. He's against Philly. All right, Rodgers has the receiver. Basically, he has this guy that's been crazy good. So against Green Bay, definitely wouldn't mind going Rodgers here as one of my top 5 quarterback. Now, I do like Cam. I do like Cam against that matchup, 7.5K. So Cam, I will definitely take a chance on him. Okay, and then let's go with 6, Jacksonville against Minnesota. So if you don't want to go with the running back for Minnesota, then you can go Kirk Cousins. He has 2 great receivers, and then Jacksonville. That's a game both could be actually a shootout here. So I wouldn't mind going 7.3K Kirk Cousins. So I'm really looking forward to go on the 8K at quarterback. But as far as the 8K guys, Rodgers and Deshaun Watson is the 2 I'm looking mostly to play. That doesn't mean you cannot play Murray if you want to, or Wilson, because Murray has been good all year except for that one game. Okay, so that's basically it. If any cheaper I would go, I know McGlennon. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Cole Marker, if you wanna do that, maybe you can, because of the fact that Seattle has been really bad against the pass or the run. So that's a chance you can take. Let's go to the receivers real quick. The receivers, you have Adams. Is Adams my top 5 this week? Since I'm gonna put him in my top 7, but top 5, no, because of the price, 9.5K. The fact that I want to play a lot of expensive running back, so it's going to be hard for me to do that, but I will definitely try to play him, at least in the stack with him and his quarterback. So Adams at 9.5K, I just would rather go cheaper. Okay, the next guy I'm going to go here, most likely I will have Allen every single time, and that's Keenan Allen, that is. Keenan Allen at 8.1K against New England. I like him. I expect him to have a better game than he has last week. So let's go put Keenan Allen there. From now, let's talk about some other guys I like, because I like a lot of receivers. So before I even talk about those guys, let's talk about the cheap guys. I love Woods, 7.1K. I like him a lot. I like his quarterback, so I definitely like him. So that's the 3rd guy I like. Woods at 7.1K. Allen Robinson 6.9K. All right, so the receiver is a little bit deeper. So my plan is to play the guys that's like seven, less, all the guys that's 8K and below as receivers. That's what I'm mostly looking to do, and then go expensive in the running back position. So let me go ahead and tell you. Start with Thielen and Justin Jefferson. I like both of them. I wouldn't mind doing a double stack, but most likely I would rather go with one guys and the quarterback if I'm stacking here. Jefferson had a great week. Probably gonna be more popular because he had a good week last week. But I still would rather go with Adam Thielen here than him. But I will definitely have Tim with both of them. So that's two. Right? So I decided to leave those two guys up there. And then 3, Robert Woods. I already talked about him. Allen Robinson, I like him. I love Devontae Parker. I like Cup. So that's basically 5. And then let's go with Cooks here, 6.5K. I like Cooks. Basically, he is now the top receiver for the team. So he might see the top guy, but I still like him. This guy can just catch a ball and just take off with it just like Fuller can and just like Kiki can. So they have a lot of speed on this team. And then, of course, if you have to talk about that cheap guy here. Man, I love so many receivers. I just cannot talk about all of them. You got to talk about Kiki. Kiki is a guy I'm always like. I remember maybe a couple of years ago. I mean, when he was a rookie, he was actually good when he get the time. So he gonna get the time. So hopefully he can show that he actually can be a great receiver in the NFL, and I believe he can. So I'm counting on him here. As much I want to give you guys 7 receivers, there's some other guys I like. So let's talk about them. If DJ Chuck is playing, I like him. Okay, on that start, you can bring him back. So when you're looking at the Jacksonville Minnesota game, that could be the game. You have 2 running backs there, and you have at least 3 good receivers. So you're gonna have to choose which one you want to go with. You can stack this game in so many ways. You can either bring Chuck back if you stack the Minnesota guys, or you can bring the running back Cook. All right, so you're gonna have to choose what to do if you want to bring Cook or if you want to bring Chuck if he is playing. I do like Carter here. I know he hasn't been good in the last 2-3 weeks, but I like Carter here. So that's a guy I'm looking to play. And then another guy, he was great last week, and I like him again this week, is Jarvis Landry. And the fact that I like Cam, I also like Jacoby Myers. I still think he's the best running back for that team. Okay? And the last guy I want to talk about here is, well, 2 more guys. Actually, 3 more guys. T.Y. Hilton and Michael Pittman. I like both those guys. Hopefully, T.Y. Hilton can, I think he got his first touchdown last week, so hopefully he can build on that, Michael Pittman. So that's a cheap stack you can do at 5.6K. You can actually double stack those games with the quarterback if you want to. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the tight end position. Waller 7K. I think that's a good matchup, but I'm looking to go really cheap. Looking to go cheap, even though those guys not really cheap compared to DK. So Waller is definitely on my top 5, and I'll put Goddard in there. I would go with Engram. I know Zach Ertz is coming back, so Goddard might not be popular, but if you remember the first week when both of them was there, Goddard was still the better guy, and I think right now he is the better tight end on that team. So for that reason, I still like Goddard over Zach Ertz. But Zach Ertz is cheaper. If you want to take the chance, you can. But I would rather go with Goddard here. I'm telling you guys right now, Evan Engram is my favorite. I usually just give you guys, but he is my favorite tight end for this week. Engram at 6K, regardless of who's going to be the quarterback. Robert Tonyan, 5.9K. I like him against Green Bay. Green Bay is not really that good against the tight end position, so I definitely like him. If you want to go cheaper, I don't mind taking a chance on Gesicki. I've been very disappointed with some other players like Jimmy Graham. Richard Rodgers has been decent, but that's basically it for him with those guys coming back. Haken's gonna be popular, but because now they might do more two tight end sets, but I'm still not a big fan of Hakens. I would rather go with a player like Kyle Rudolph because I like this stack. All right, so unless if of course Irv Smith is coming back. If he is coming back, he's even cheaper. So Seattle now, watch out for Hollister. Hollister might be gonna be playing a little bit, gonna see the ball coming to him a little bit more without Seattle top tight end now is out, I believe, for the year or something. That's basically it for tight end. Let's go ahead and give you guys the quarterback I'm gonna go here with is 7.2k. I know. Let's see, 7.2k. Jared Goff. All right, I'm gonna go with Goff here. And for running back, as much as I like Chubb, I'm going to go with James Robinson for the fact that he can catch the ball and run the ball. He does a little bit of everything. For that reason, I'm going to go with Chubb. And for the receiver, now I got the Jared Goff. I'm going to go ahead and stack him up with a solid guy. I don't know if you guys can hear the dog in the background. I apologize for that. So I'm going to go with Woods here. Let's see, how much is Cup? Cup is 6.6k against Arizona. Cup is more up. I'm going to go with Woods here. Woods here. And I don't mind double stack that game, but the second guy I'm going to give you guys, give you guys Robinson. So you still have 6.2k for tight end. You all guys already know what I'm going to put in there. So for the tight end position, I'm going to put Evan Engram in there. So you can do a lot with that. You can decide to go up here and play Cook if you want. You can actually play Cook. The reason you can play him, even though you have only 4.8 left, you can go with Kiki here. And then let's say defense, you got Dolphins. You don't have me. I'm gonna go as cheap as I can. And when I'm looking at for the cheap guys, for some reason they just always come to mind. But Falcons against New Orleans, I wouldn't mind going there. And you still have 6.2k. And with 6.2k, there's a lot of players you can play. So let's look at the flex position, 6.2k. You can play running back if you want. You can play receivers. 6.2k. I wouldn't go guarded. You got Ty Montgomery, look like the perfect guy to put in this lineup. The only thing is, if you have a running back that's playing at 4 on this lineup, no, there's no running back. I was going to say put it on the flex. Always trying to put the guy that's playing the afternoon game, which is like the 4 p.m. game, in the flex if you can. So that is I will definitely have this lineup somewhere, but I will also have different version of it. All right. But the main players for that I give you guys was Jared Goff, James Robinson, Robert Woods, Allen Robinson, and Evan Engram. That's basically it, guys. I appreciate you guys. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and of course drop a like in this video. All right. Good luck. Hopefully you guys can win some good money, and of course I'm hoping that I see one of you guys at the top, right behind me, right under me. If if not, then hopefully it's one of you guys. I appreciate you guys again. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and I'm out.